Welcome back. If it has joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, coming to you from Lagos. A reminder of our major stories tonight. President Buhari orders strong military action to end the violence in southern Kaduna State. Another Chibok girl rescued by troops of the Operation Lafia Dole in Borno State. Federal government says safety of air travelers and airlines will not be compromised as closure of Abuja airport takes effect on March the 8th. And Chad closes border with Libya over terrorism threats, declares border areas as military zone. For more on our top stories and others, please visit our website channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You also have the Eyewitness feature, so you can be part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Let's take a look at some of the pictures that you sent into Eyewitness Portal. We'll begin with this one. It's from Kano State, showing the state of what appears to be a school building in Tudunwada local government area. Our Eyewitness reporter wants the Education Board to look into this and provide necessary intervention. This next one from Oyo State shows heaps of refuse in the Abuo area of Ibadan, near the University of Ibadan. Our Eyewitness reporter expresses disdain over the indiscriminate dumping of such on the road in front of a respected institution. He wants the authorities to ensure strict monitoring of the environment and possible sanctioning of perpetrators. From Ogun State comes yet another picture of refuse dumping in front of residential area on Degun Street in Ijebu-Ode. Our Eyewitness reporters discouraging the unhealthy practice. We're in Kogi State now, where we see a picture of an overloaded vehicle moving along an expressway in the state capital. Eyewitness reporter wants road safety officials to check such violations of road safety rules. Our journey ends in Umuahia, the Abia State capital, where we see some members of the National Association of Resident Doctors from Abia and Imo states protesting what they call decaying the health system at the Federal Medical Center. Eyewitness reporters asking authorities to pay more attention to the health sector. Well, we do thank you for sending those pictures. Do keep them coming. Let's go to Abuja now, where Linda Kigwe is standing by with more on the news at 10. Hi, Linda.
Hello, Amarachi. Now, more details have emerged on the raid of the home of a relative to the former First Lady, Patience Jonathan. Men of the Nigeria Police Force conducted a search on the house in the Maitama district in Abuja yesterday. Mrs. Jonathan's attorney, Charles Ubuli, who is present at the raid, says it was intrusion on the property in the absence of the owner.
That he is coming from IG Special Unit, that is IG Special Unit. As I was discussing with him, someone else, counter that statement and said, yes, that he's supposed to be the spokesperson, that they are coming from office of AGF. He said, sir, we are here to conduct a search. But we never knew that this premises belongs to the First Lady's family. That they were looking for a judge, I think name we tell Ahmed or something like that. Then I said, if you have a search warrant, you should be able to know the address of where you are going to. Because in the first place, when you are getting a search warrant from court, you should be able to write the address of the house you are visiting, and write the name of the occupant of the place. So I find it strange for you to say that you are actually coming to search a house of a judge, but eventually end up searching a house of first ladies' families. They had a 3 checkbook. One is exhausted, check leave, and 3 company seal, iron company seal. And that's all they took there.
The Association of Resident Doctors in Lagos has asked the federal government to intervene and meet its demands to avert a nationwide strike. The meeting comes days after the expiration of a 21-day ultimatum issued to the federal government on December the 13th, 2016. The complaints are from members of the association drawn from the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital in Yaba, and the National Orthopedic Hospital in Ibubi.
The agitation by the national body, NAD, for the release of a uniform template for resident training in Nigeria has been ongoing for several years. The continued non-release of these templates has contributed significantly to the level of industrial disharmony in the health sector because of the selective application and misapplications of the rules by the different hospital management. A case in point is the recent letter of appointment given to the new resident doctors in Luth, which contained several anti-labor clauses. Also, the absurdity of the unjust and unfair policy of payment of fractional salaries to only doctors in federal and state tertiary health institutions in the country has continued since December 2013, despite our protestations. The National Health Act, enacted in the year 2014, has so far failed to come into operation. Moreover, the unceremonious and illegal withdrawal of resident doctors from the pension scheme is unacceptable, as it puts our future and that of our offspring in jeopardy.
Meanwhile, members of the National Association of Resident Doctors at the Federal Medical Centers in Ondo State have called on the federal government to recall the 22 doctors sacked in that hospital. The association's president, Ahmed Olanikbeku, urges the government to also implement the white paper on residency programs, among other demands.
Nigerian doctors were forced to go on strike in August 2016 after enduring unpaid salary from January 2016 to August 2016. And the only way the government is paying back is to deny them further salaries. We are saying this is unfair. If the government is implementing no work, no pay, what of the work that has been done? Where is the pay? We are saying before it is too late that the people should call on the government to answer the needs of Nigerian doctors. And some of these needs include roadmap and timeline for the implementation of the National Health Act signed into law since 2014. That there should be a timeline for the revamping of the teaching hospitals, the facilities and equipment, so that Nigerians can come to the health centers or the health facilities and be taken care of.
And away from health issues, the Ogun State Governor Ibikunle Amosun has emphasized his administration's resolve in rebuilding the socio-economic fortunes of the state. He was speaking in Abeokuta, the state capital, at a send-forth ceremony organized for the state's head of service, Mr. Olushola Adeyemi, and 16 other permanent secretaries. The governor stressed the need for support, cooperation, and understanding of the state workforce in the discharge of government programs and policies.
There's still a lot more to be done. Yes, we are doing well, but this is not where we want the state to be. What we envision for the state, God willing, before we leave, we have about just 2 years and some few months to live. At least the direction will be there. It will be irreversible. And for that to happen, everybody must work hand in hand together with one purpose. And the purpose is to make Ogun State great. We have already, the way you are seeing it, we are the president of the state, and I know that we will do our bit, and some people will come after us. And I pray that those that will come after us, indeed, we make all our achievements to just pray to, oh, what have they done? We want to do better things.
And that's all from Abuja. Back to you, Amarachi.
Thanks a lot, Linda. Now, when we come back after the break, when the news at 10 returns, our review of Nigeria in 2016 continues with focus on infrastructure development. We'll have that in a moment. Please join us again.